Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Volunteers will put total leather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. Five. Back to throw, it's back. That's caught. It's Marion. They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Volunteers! The defense putting points on the board.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left.
I forgot I had Carr back there. I forgot I had Beck back there.
They pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleed.
Brings into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hurricanes in the hurry-up. Might be changing the route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Time to take a shot. Snags it down the right side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bishop. Just keeps moving. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Volunteers are flying down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They'll operate out of split backs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
That's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return. Will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Beck. He's got the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! The extra point here would tie the game.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the ball's headed quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got a man. It's Bishop. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a catch. Finds a seam. The 30. Past the 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown ball.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch.
Cut it out, nigga.
Dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
I was finna take a timeout too.
Right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
To the ground, he's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
The Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's back. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the day.
Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Fires one high and deep. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown Volunteers.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. The give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's back. It's complete to the right. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. They'll try the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Grabbed in the middle, it's Matthews. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Volunteers want to move quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Making side adjustments here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to pass. It's back. He rifles one deep to the left. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bishop. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Got his man downfield. It's a running, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Caught close to the marker, it's Fletcher. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's back. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on third down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So here is the Tennessee offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He fires a bullet to the right. Touchdown, Canes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is a receiver that is so good at running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone. Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
To the air. It's back. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. With the catch, it's Thomas. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The run from the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The Vols moving quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back. It's back. Going for 6. Touchdown, Miami! Fit in the window for the score.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage, putting points on the board.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Aguilar. Got a man.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Wants to keep it in the air. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle, it's Matthews. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Fires to the right. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Quarterback running on the draw. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know, the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Rides to back and leaves it. Turning it on. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
They'll go jumbo package. 3 tight end set on 3rd and goal. Running back searching for a hole. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
It's good, and that was dead solid purple. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
They make the tackle at the 39.
Quinn, you cannot fuck with me, little ass boy.
That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a...
You not on this level, nigga. I spotted you 14 and walked you down, nigga. That part, nigga.
Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard.
Like, stop playing with me, nigga. Come on. You see Carson Beck out here, nigga?
Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David.
That part, nigga.
There's so much pressure on these
Hey, my love.
players to have to step up.
Smoking on Quinn.
But you can see the belief.
We smoking on Quinn.
The respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It is.
position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Vols will kick it away to start us off. And as the ball makes its way.
I'm running down on this nigga Quinn again.
He'll bring it out to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads it downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Thanks to grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He wants to change this route. on 4th down. They're taking to the air. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback.
I don't respect this sorry-ass nigga.
On your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Power football with the run. Cut him up for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
Running into the open space. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. They'll leave it with him. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Back. It's caught. He will not quite get there despite the fact that he emptied every move in his bag to try to pick up that 1st down. It's 4th and inches. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone.
It's too easy, nigga.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Vols want to crank the tempo. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
That's a third down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So third down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's hauled in at the 10. Touchdown ball. Nice catch and good work afterwards.
You still sorry, Nick.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
To the air, it's back. The sure hands, it's Pringle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not...
Fires into traffic and intercepted.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Kane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check the mentions, dog.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Now on second down. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's back. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Wide open spaces. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Breaks into the open.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. Runs through a tackle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Lines his man. It's Bishop. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. intercepted to stop the threat. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense.
Makes the catch down the right side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll take it himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Beck. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires deep toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. And the Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown!
That was some bullshit.
And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. brings that Miami offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The screen, he can go. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. Inside the 30. At the 20, he's got space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Rides the back on the option to give. Touchdown, Tennessee! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The AT unit on the field.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's back. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. double-digit deficit here in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have it.
Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Trying to take it back. Touchdown.
That's
Jay.
Gucci.
The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes.
That shit right there was nasty.
And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
I don't run RPO. A fuck nigga said.
Quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Bishop. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
That's reeled in. It's Staley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown ball! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down?
That was a nice little back shoulder on my safety.
Huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the line or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Marion. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Canes are in the hurry up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Just keep giving them the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for the receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Nealon on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Marion. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Squeezes ahead for a couple, they'll get it out to the 9.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the score. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be...
Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this.
There he goes. He's at the 40. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the ball's in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Punts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Volunteers! A great catch and run for 6.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. And the kickoff will bounce right through the on for a touchback. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the catch. It's Benson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Moore. The sure hands. It's Benson. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Whittington. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. They were not going to catch him that time.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. run it out of the shotgun. Throws a stiff arm. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Out the ball to 44.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking downfield. It's Beck. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal, handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Makes the catch downfield. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Dropping back. It's Moore. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize it.
He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the ball rolls dead. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To the air, it's back. He's wide open, look out! And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple of yards.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Back to pass. It's back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made at the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd down and goal. Movement here from the tight end. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for some space. It's Whittington.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Short completion of the tight end.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Wrap down the middle. It's low. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Benson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The defense showing blitz here. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Benson. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Throwing off play action. Moves left out of the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the second half is a handoff. Just trucks him in. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here comes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Has it back to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see